Hola, and get unready with me while I just open up because I need to, and I need you guys' help. Okay, so lately I feel like I can't trust anybody except for Harmony. I'm not even exaggerating when I say Harmony's the only person I feel like I can trust, and I don't know what's happening because obviously people have trust issues, and I've had them my whole life, but I feel like they've been really amplified lately, and I don't know what's happening, and it's weird because my best friend, my guy best friend, right? I'm just so I'm texting my friends yo, you okay? Just checking in, like a good friend would do. And I'm freaking out because everyone's been yeah, why wouldn't I be? Why would you think I wasn't? I had sent him a voice memo of oh, I'm just checking in, yada yada yada. And so my guy best friend's oh, okay, how about you? And I'm said the same response that I've given to everybody. That's oh, well, I mean, I'm not dead. And then I sent another text to him that I didn't send to anyone else. I'm well, still have depression, lol. And he's why is that? And that really got me thinking. And I've just been opening up to him. And it's really weird because I've never had like trustworthy guy friends or just guy friends in general, but especially not trustworthy ones. I don't know. And it's weird because obviously I want to be friends with him, otherwise I wouldn't talk to him, right? And I don't know what, because now everyone thinks that I have a crush on him just because I'm nice to him. But then people also call me a bitch when I'm not nice to guys. But it's well, what am I supposed to do when I'm actually nice to guys? Everyone ships me with them. I'm not nice to guys. Everyone calls me a piece of shit. I don't know what to do. I really need help. Also, just mentally lately, me and one of my former friends got in this huge fight, right? And I would like to say that I won personally. Anyway, depends who you ask. But I have every single class with this person, and I sit pretty close to them or next to them in every single one of these classes, except for one class. And I'm really, really nervous because the thing about this person is no matter if they win or lose a fight, they're just a bitch to me. And I do not know what to do. And it's oh, just don't talk to them or avoid them. Okay, well, I can't really avoid someone if I literally have every single class with them and I'm next to them in all of those classes. Even in choir, we don't stand super close, so there's two other people in between us. But still, they're in my section. So I can't just ignore someone who's in my section. That's just a plus. I just try not to be a dick. So I always reply to people no matter how much I don't want to. Anyway, and so I don't know. New year, new me. Already first thing that's happened to me in the New Year's, I've been overthinking. So I wonder how my 2025 will go. I don't know. I do feel 2024 was definitely my year. I will say that, and I'm very grateful for that. I want to purposely make 2025 my year. And you might be well, how are you gonna do that? Well, first of all, I really want to work out more. I've been trying to convince my dad to get this gym membership. But obviously it's the holidays, so you can't contact the person to get the said membership. But hopefully by the time we go back to school, we have the membership. Because I used to be like, ew, like why is someone like, oh my god, the gym's like my second home? But now I actually get it. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I know everything at the gym. I don't. I definitely don't. I'm not even gonna be afraid to say that. But I love it there. I love working out. I love looking more muscular, I guess. Like, it brings me joy. And I don't know, guys, about the whole like guy friend dilemma thing. I don't know, guys. Stressing out. My room is a mess, so that's not helping at all. And there's just okay. So in our school, we always have the fall musical, the one act that's normally during like winter, and then the spring play. And I'm so nervous because obviously I got into the musical. If you watch my channel, you know I got into the musical. But I'm worried about spring play because I auditioned for one act, didn't get in, which like whatever. And some other stuff was said with me and my friends, which is private. Anyway, but some people were like crap talking my audition. And like I already have really bad anxiety as it is. And just hearing like the only feedback I get from my auditions from other people is just that someone like this person was crap talking this audition or this audition. I'm just like, wow, it really boosts my self-esteem, guys. Thank you for that. And it just, I'm just stressing out because I want this year to be good. It's already not. So it's really fun, really fun to deal with. Because like obviously people aren't gonna be perfect at auditions and whatnot. Because like it's like, but the thing about the audition is at first I was like totally fine with it. I'm like, I'm gonna rock this, yada yada yada. But everybody that I was auditioning with are like really good actors. So I was intimidated by that. I have really bad anxiety. So that was really fun contender as well. Like, I've just always been very timid when it comes to auditions. But like, if you were to like give me a chance and like actually like get to know the people and whatnot, I'm actually really good if I do say so myself. But yeah, so just slightly freaking out, you know. I mean, the spring play auditions aren't for like many months from now because it's in the spring. Oh my god, genius. But I'm still very worried, still anxious. Tiniest drop. Yeah, I'm like after a while, like that's how you know I'm in distress is if I'm like texting you and I start like sending like voice memos, because that means there's too much to type. And like I will say sometimes I do get lazy and I don't want to type, but at the same time I'm really bad at like portraying my emotions because like I've just taught myself that like, oh, if you bring out your emotions, you're weak. And I don't want to be portrayed as weak, right? So I've just always just shoved my emotions down and whatnot, which like I know is not the case. Like, if you cry, you're not weak. but I've just like locked that in my mind, so there's like no going back. And so I'm also just like stressed out because like I had like all these emotions and I'm like I don't remember the last time I cried except for at my grandma's funeral, and I was only crying because other people were crying. Like I didn't cry as hard as I would have because there's other people around. And it's just, I don't know, life is just stressing me out. But hopefully this year I plan on posting more vlogs and whatnot, which I'm really excited for because I've actually found it fun to not just post edits and YouTube shorts all the time. So I do find it more fun to actually edit the videos and whatnot. So hopefully more of those from me. Definitely once a month, I know that for sure. Hopefully more than that. I'm thinking once a week. I don't know what day. But yeah. So hope you guys have a good 2025.